Trachoma is a very serious eye disease. It affects millions of people around the world. This painful condition is caused by a bacterium. The specific bacterium is named. If this infection is not treated properly, it can lead to blindness. Indeed, trachoma is the world's leading infectious cause of preventable blindness, stealing sight from many. Understanding this disease is the first crucial step to fighting it effectively. Trachoma spreads from person to person quite easily. It often spreads through close personal contact. Hands can carry the bacteria to the eyes. Sharing clothes or bedding can also transmit it. Even contaminated hard surfaces can pose a risk. Flies play a significant role in its transmission too. These flies are attracted to discharge from infected eyes or noses. They then carry the bacteria to other people's eyes, continuing the cycle. The progression of trachoma is slow but damaging. Repeated infections over many years cause the most harm. These recurrent infections lead to scarring on the inner eyelid. This internal scarring eventually causes the eyelid to turn inward. This painful condition is known medically as Trachoma Trachomatis. When the eyelid turns in, the eyelashes begin to rub directly against the surface of the eye, the cornea. This constant friction is irritating and incredibly damaging over time. The consequences of untreated trachoma are severe and life-altering. The inward turning eyelashes cause constant, agonizing pain. Affected individuals often become extremely sensitive to any light. Over time, the rubbing damages the cornea, leading to scars. This corneal scarring can significantly cloud a person's vision. Ultimately, this process can result in complete, irreversible blindness. This devastating loss of sight cannot be restored once it occurs. Visual impairment or blindness typically happens in adulthood, usually between 30 and 40. Trachoma continues to be a significant global health challenge. The latest data as of April 2024 paints a stark picture. An estimated 103 million people worldwide are currently at risk. These individuals live in areas where trachoma is still endemic. They face the constant threat of developing trachoma-related blindness. These large numbers are deeply concerning for public health officials. Many lives are overshadowed by the potential loss of sight. This clearly highlights the immense scale of this ongoing issue. The tragedy of trachoma lies in the irreversible nature of its blindness. Globally, around 1.9 million people are already visually impaired. This includes those who have partly or fully lost their sight. This vision loss is a direct consequence of trachoma infections. Crucially, the blindness caused by trachoma is permanent. It cannot be undone. Once a person's sight is gone due to this disease, it will not return. This fact makes prevention and early intervention absolutely vital. It is a devastating outcome for individuals, their families, and their communities. Poor environmental conditions significantly fuel the spread of trachoma. Certain environmental factors are strongly linked to more intense transmission. Inadequate personal hygiene is a primary contributing factor to this. This often includes not washing faces regularly, especially among children. Crowded households also substantially increase the risk of transmission. When more people live closely together, the bacteria can spread more easily. These challenging living conditions require urgent and focused improvement efforts. Improving overall living standards can greatly reduce the incidence of trachoma. Limited access to clean water and sanitation is also critical. Without a reliable supply of clean water, maintaining good hygiene is very difficult. Poor sanitation, such as a lack of safe and clean toilets, also contributes. These conditions create an environment where flies which spread trachoma can breed. These serious public health issues are often most prevalent in poor rural areas. Such communities bear the heaviest burden of this preventable disease. It is also important to note that women are disproportionately affected. They are blinded by trachoma up to 4 times as often as men. The World Health Organization, WHO, has developed a comprehensive plan. This plan is widely known as the SAFE strategy. This important strategy provides a roadmap to combat trachoma effectively. Its primary goal is to eliminate trachoma as a public health problem. The SAFE strategy is composed of 4 essential components. Each component addresses a different aspect of disease control. When implemented together, these parts are highly effective in stopping trachoma. Many countries around the world are successfully using this proven strategy. The first component of the SAFE strategy is S for surgery. This surgical intervention is for individuals with advanced trachoma. Specifically, it treats the condition called trachomatis trichiasis. This is the stage where eyelashes have turned inward due to scarring. The surgery carefully corrects the deformed eyelid, stopping the rubbing. This crucial procedure prevents further damage to the cornea. It can halt the progression towards irreversible blindness. In 2023 alone, over 130,000 people received this sight-saving surgery. The second component is A for antibiotics. Antibiotics are medications used to clear the underlying infection. They work by killing the bacteria. A commonly used antibiotic for this purpose is azithromycin. Often these antibiotics are distributed to entire communities at risk. This approach is known as mass drug administration, MDA. In 2023, an impressive 32.9 million people were treated with antibiotics. This widespread treatment helps to break the cycle of trachoma transmission. The final two components of SAFE are F and E. F stands for facial cleanliness, a simple yet powerful measure. Promoting regular face washing is extremely important for prevention. This is especially critical for young children living in endemic communities. E stands for environmental improvement, addressing root causes. This involves increasing access to clean water for drinking and hygiene. It also means improving sanitation facilities like building proper latrines. These fundamental changes significantly reduce the opportunities for disease transmission. Global efforts to combat trachoma are yielding positive results. The World Health Assembly adopted Resolution WAA 51.11 years ago. This resolution set the ambitious goal of eliminating trachoma globally. The aim is to ensure it is no longer a public health problem. The initial target year for this elimination was set for 2020. Recognizing the challenges, this target has now been extended to 2030. This revised timeline allows for more sustained and intensive work. Many dedicated partners worldwide are involved in this vital fight. We are witnessing significant progress and celebrating important milestones. As of May 19, 2025, a total of 22 countries have succeeded. They have been validated by the WHO for eliminating trachoma. These countries include recent successes like India, Pakistan, and Mauritania. Mauritania, for example, received its validation on May 19, 2025. These remarkable achievements clearly demonstrate that elimination is possible. The comprehensive SAFE strategy has proven to be highly effective. This progress offers substantial hope to many other nations still battling trachoma. However, the global fight against trachoma is not yet over. Trachoma sadly remains a public health problem in 38 countries. The continent of Africa continues to be the most affected region. Poor, underserved rural areas often face the biggest burden from this disease. The economic impact of trachoma is also considerable. Lost productivity due to blindness and visual impairment costs billions annually. Estimates range from US $2.9 billion to as high as US $8 billion. Sustained, dedicated efforts are therefore absolutely essential to maintain momentum. Achieving the 2030 global elimination target requires unwavering commitment. Continued and strengthened international cooperation is absolutely key to success. Governments, non-governmental organizations, and communities must work hand in hand. Improving access to clean water and safe sanitation remains vital. Broader socio-economic development also plays a very important role. We must strive to ensure that everyone can live a healthy life. A future where no one suffers from trachoma is within our reach. Let us all continue working diligently and collaboratively towards this noble goal.